In any time here, no breaks after a proxy 2 gate, which actually does end at a very quick pace. So on the top side of the map, we have our red Protoss player from Imaginary Gaming. It's Welmu. And on the south side of the map, our pink Protoss player from Team Extreme Supremacy, it's Cooltea. Hey Mark, how's it going? Gonna take you a while to get used to Welmu and IMG. Me too, man. It's so weird. It is kind of weird. It feels as though it's not a. You know when it just feels wrong. Welmu was on NRS for so long. It's kind of weird, right? Because okay, this is happening. It's kind of weird, right? Because you know, NRS were never kind of a major team in any way. You know, they had some good players at times, but they were never kind of like a super amazing team. And Welmu's always been on NRS, and now Imaginary Gaming, who again aren't really a major team. And Welmu's such a good player; it feels as though he should be on it. You know, he's had so much success. One of the best Protoss players that isn't from Korea, basically best Protoss foreigner, or contender for now and then when he's at his peak. Yet he's I guess he doesn't outdo Naniwa, of course, but you know, he's never been on kind of a major team, which is kind of a bit weird, right? Like, in a way, I mean, it's kind of how StarCraft goes, but it's kind of weird. I guess he's only been on 2 teams, but cool to see Imaginary Gaming picking up. It makes their roster really strong and a bit more versatile. After battling all season long in the SC2 ITL with basically Targa, Mini Razor, and Revolver 4 Zerg players, now they have some depth to their lineup, and might come just in time to save them. They have a match against My Insanity coming up in the next couple of days. That has been scheduled. I can't remember. I think that's on Sunday, and I'm sure Welmu will make play a big role in that game there. So, anyways, we shall see as the probe comes in to the main base from Welmu. Just going to scout around, see what's up, and not really too much going on. Just going to move over towards the natural. In fact, there really isn't too much going on because he doesn't see a gateway. I'm sorry, being a little bit lap-minded. I mean, you know, usually you're like, oh, well, you know, there's nothing going on because there's nothing exciting building, but of course there's already a gateway across the map. So, Pro has been used here initially to fend this off, and as the Saudi next core is finished, there'll be a rush into Stalkers for both of these players, although Welmu's still going to have to defend against these initial Zealots, and I mean, he can't really afford to lose probes to this because he will have, he is on an equal number of workers to his opponent. Nice control there, just moving forwards one swipe, and good control again here. The Proxy Gators against Welmu right now aren't having the best of luck as a third Zealot pops out here before a Stalker, so this actually gives Welmu a lot of time with a Mothership Core and a Stalker where these Zealots actually just can't hit them, so this is really nice for him. Moves out with Stalker now. Stalker has been chrono boosted here for Cooltea, but I mean already, moving a bit far forward with that Zealot here. I guess with good control he's going to be able to take down the Stalker quite quickly with his Stalker Mothership Core, or at least get some good damage onto it, but he has taken a lot of shots onto his own Stalker. Second Stalker about to pop out though. A couple of shots coming down here, so just cutting away Welmu. Doing a great job so far. Takes down his out there and looks kind of way, wants to try and keep his own out alive for as long as possible. Will go down now. A couple of pros being pulled. How about just a little bit? Stalkers of Welmu getting a little bit low, but he keeps both of them alive for now. And in fact, that'll be enough to push back this single Stalker of Cooltea. With the second Stalker for Cooltea though, I guess he could maybe try and push forward here, but there's a third for Welmu, so no, probably he won't be able to. But Welmu has lost a lot of probes in this. He is down to 16 workers at this point against 24 of Cooltea, so that's a little bit, that's not brilliant for him here. As Welmu actually has on another gateway. He's going up to 2 gates himself as, I guess he's at, oh wow, he actually took this gas, so he actually knows, he's not only going to scout with, in this main base, but, he's going to empower this. Oh, he's getting himself a little bit trapped. Time Warp comes down, trying to catch one of those Stalkers. He'll get one. This is kind of nice. And they're actually going to turn on Cooltea here. He's actually going to get caught out as another Stalker comes down from Welmu. He's going to lose the rest of this. And, well, he might not lose it, but he's going to lose his pylon momentarily. Is the Stalker going to get out? No, he's going to have to cancel that. So the gas basically forces Cooltea into a 4-gate right now because he can't do anything else. You know, you can either expand or you can go to 4 gateways, because what else can you do with so little gas income? Pretty much nothing. He is going to drop a Stargate here, so that's really interesting. I guess he's only going to end up on 3 gates because this one up here is unpowered. Welmu moving forwards across the map, though. He's actually got a pylon up in his opponent's main base, and Cooltea doesn't see it until now when 3 Stalkers start to warp in. Cooltea's warping in a Zealot and a Sentry. That's not going to be useful at all against Stalkers, which are already in his base, and Welmu... Oh, this is such a sneaky little play. The pylon is absolutely huge here. The Sentry's going to go down. The force field does absolutely nothing. It kind of limits, I guess, where the Stalkers can run, but not well enough. And the Zealot will fall, his probes will continue to die, and will be probably game here momentarily. I mean, Welmu, he's down on workers, he has to get damage done, but when you just can't catch up in your opponent's production, there's no two ways about it. And yeah, I mean, the Stalkers, one of them gets surrounded by probes. The Zealots are chasing the Stalker of Cooltea right now. No Mothership, of course, and no float, no overcharge, of course. And this last Stalker will go down here. There's a couple more, well, one more for each player being warped in. As Welmu continuing to control well, going to get behind the Zealot line and let the Zealots do the tanking in the front. The Stalker from Cooltea targeting down the Stalker of Welmu, but he'll just GG out of there. And very quickly, Welmu takes a 2-0 lead in this game. Very convincing series from him so far, as he moves 2-0 up.